Hmm. Still, it's not. There you go. Okay, so hi everyone. How you all doing?
I want to pee. No.
So today we are going to be comparing the two. Um this is a popcorn stitch, and this is bubble stitch. So we are going to be comparing the two. Okay, so this is going to be our day 11 of our beginner crochet course. So hello everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Lorraine, and this is day 11 of our crochet beginner course. So today's live is going to be very special because we are not just learning one stitch, but we are comparing two stitches that beginners always confuse. So this is the popcorn stitch, and that is the bubble stitch. So guys, if you know somebody who is into crochet, who loves to crochet, please forward this live to them. I'll appreciate that, and give this live a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And so by the end of this live, I promise you, you will know how to crochet both stitches, the popcorn and the bubble stitch. Okay, you understand why they work the way they do, and most importantly, you will never mix them up again. And so please type pop in the comments if you haven't heard of the popcorn stitch, and type bubble if you haven't heard of the bubble stitch. Okay, always, if you are watching this, if you are watching the replay, comment replay so I know you were here. Okay, so now we are going to start. So obviously you will need, I'm going to be using different yarn. So so that you know which one is the bubble, which one is the popcorn stitch. Okay, so
Another popcorn stitch, mommy.
sorry.
The popcorn stitch in my gravy.
So guys, this is a slow, detailed, beginner friendly life. I will repeat things, I'll explain things like you have never held a hook before, and that's good, right? Yeah, so grab your yarn, grab your hook, and your patience, and let's start. So I'll be starting with hook. This is a DK yarn. This is DK yarn.
A 4mm hook.
Yes, my baby, and this is a 4mm hook. But you can use, if you buy yarn, right? usually comes with a label on it. And if you check on the label, there is like sizes, like what size you should use for that particular yarn. So look on the label. It will show you. It will have like a drawing of a hook. Cause from what I know from the yarn I always buy, they have a drawing of a hook and a drawing of needles. You see knitting needles. And so look at the drawing of the hook, and then it will show you whether you should use a 4mm or 5mm, whatever the case may be. And so before we even touch the popcorn stitch or the bubble stitch, we need to talk about the foundation chain, right? Because that's where everything starts. I know there are stitches that requires you to start with a ring, but in this case we are going to start with only we're going to start with the chains, not the magic ring. So every stitch has rules, okay? So if you break the rules, then the stitch won't look right. Okay, so this is the popcorn stitch and that's the bubble stitch. So each have different rules when it comes to the stitches we start with. I mean, the chains we're going to start with. Each have different rules when it comes to how many chains you are going to be chaining first. Okay, and I'm going to explain why there are different rules for this, right? And why we need an even number or why we need an odd number. Okay, so like I said, if you break the rule, the stitch won't look right. Okay, so some stitches needs, like I said, need an even number of chains. Some need an odd number. Some need a multiple of number like 2, 3, 4. So this is not random. It's not just like a made up thing. There's a reason why it's like that. It's a rule so that at the end of it all, you have, something nice. The pattern won't be, go the other way, if you know what I mean. Now, so the reason why we need, the reason why there's this rule is because how the stitches repeats across the row. That is why. So I'll give an example. So let's say a stitch repeats every 2 stitches. That means, let's say stitch, 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 right? So if let's say you have, let me just say you have 13 chains and the stitch, the pattern is stitch, stitch. Okay, let's say you have four chains, my 4 fingers, right? And the pattern says it needs stitch, skip, stitch, skip, right? So we are going to do these, we are pretending these are stitches, right? So let's say we have 5 stitches, right? And the pattern is stitch, 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 stitch. So you're placing a stitch in one stitch, in one chain, another stitch in the other, another stitch in the other, and another stitch in the other, right? Or let me make it simple. Let's say it says a stitch, chain 1, stitch, chain 1, right? So you say stitch, and then you chain 1, stitch, chain 1, stitch. Now you can't chain 1 here because you've run out of chains. You see, that is the, I hope I was clear right there. But that's the reason why they should be, there's that rule. Okay, so so you need an even number so the pattern does not break. So if a stitch repeats every 1 stitch, it usually needs an odd number because of the turning chain. Now we'll be focusing on the
Is it zap,
the bubble stitch. Now we'll be focusing on the bubble stitch. And the bubble stitch creates like a small raised bumps that looks like a little bubbles on the fabric, like so, right, like so. And they are soft, they are round and evenly spread, right? So today's bubble stitch is you will need an odd number of chains. I know, again, I'm sure people are thinking like, why do you need an odd number? Even though I explained, but I'm going to explain again. The bubble stitch is worked into the same stitch. Then you skip and then you move to the next stitch. The pattern alternates between the bubble and the normal stitch. So the repeat looks like bubble, stitch, bubble, stitch. That's why we need an odd number. Okay. So we don't start with an odd number. The bubble won't line up properly. Okay. So now what you're going to do is we are going to start. Enough talking. Can I please show you how to make a magic circle? Can I please show, or can I show you how to make a magic circle? Okay. So there are two ways to make a magic circle, right? The first way is the beginner. I think that's easy. Okay, so I call it a beginner, magic circle. Okay, so you start with a slip knot. And then you are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is very simple, very, very simple. If you're a beginner and you get confused, with the other way of making a magic ring. Aisha, keep it down, please. So next, into the first chain we did there, we're going to insert our hook, like so. And then we have got 2 loops now. Then we yarn over, we pull through the first loop, and then we pull through the second loop. So by doing so, we have, let me just put back my hook in there, into that loop. So by doing so, we have created a magic ring. So you'll be working into that round. Can you see the round there? So don't work in here. You'll be working in here, right there. That's where you'll be working into, because this is part of the last chain. So you'll be working right. Don't confuse. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So this is the chain, the last chain we slip stitch into. So we'll be working in there, right in there. That's another method. I find it easy and I recommend it for beginners. So another method of making a magic ring is to your fingers, right, like so. Put your yarn like so, and secure it with your thumb, right, and over your index and your middle finger, like so. And then when it comes at the back, turn your hand like that, right, and secure it with your ring finger like so, and back. You take your hook over the first strand here, no, under the first strand and over the second strand. So under and then over the second strand, and then you pull like so, you turn it around like so. You see you have a loop there on your hook. Now that you have a loop on your hook, secure that loop with your index and your thumb like so, so that it doesn't go anywhere, and then you release your fingers, right, and then you prepare to crochet there. And then now with your middle finger and your thumb again, hold it that in place, and then chain one to secure that to secure the ring like so, and that's it. Now you have your magic ring. Just pull this. I know this is like over the strand, just pull it. That's your end tail, and then you'll be working directly into there. And then what's nice about this that you can adjust the there. So that's how you do a magic ring, magic circle. Okay, so now we are going to, I hope I was clear. So if I was fast or if you didn't understand anything, I'm going to save this live so that you go back and you can rewind, you can follow along, you can pause and do it on your own pace. So now back to what I was saying, we have we're going to do the bubble stitch, and I was saying that you need an odd number of chains. So we are going to start with the chains. Let's say keep down, Alicia, please.
Oh.
You're going to start with 22. Let's say 22. No, we need an odd number, so let's say 23 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mama,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 14, 15, 16. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's just do 21. Okay, that's an odd number. So step 1, we are going to yarn over, right, and we are going to insert our hook into the stitch. Okay, so what I like to do here is we are going to so guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share, and let's chat in the And if you're a beginner, what are you struggling with? I'll be glad to answer those questions. And if you know somebody who is into crochet, please share this live with them. And so we are going to continue now. So according to this, you see these are the chains we started with, and yeah, there are chains here. Okay, so we are going to do our chains. Come on, focus. There you go. And we're going to start now. So we are going to insert our hook into the third chain from the hook. So this is the first, second, and third. In there we are going to yarn over, and then we insert, yarn. Is that it? Wait. Pull up a loop. Hold on. Okay, so guys, if you're enjoying this live, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, comment. Let's chat in the comment section, and give this live a thumbs up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start from the second chain from the hook. So we're going to yarn over, and then we insert our hook, right, yarn over, pull through. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 loops on our hook. Come on, focus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to yarn over, and then we pull through only 2. So only 2, and then we've got 2 loops on our hook. Now we are going to repeat that. Yarn over, insert, pull through. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over and pull through 2. Now we've got 3 loops again. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and what we're going to do, so we are going to carry on, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So remember, when you insert your hook, yarn over, and then you pull through, do not finish the stitch yet. So we are going to repeat this till we, maybe 3 to 5 times, depends how big you want the bubble stitch to be. So just hold on. Okay, so now we are going to carry on. One, two, three, four, and we're going to repeat again. Yarn over. Sorry, we yarn over, then we insert, yarn over, pull through two. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yarn over, and then we pull through, or we pull through two. Now we've got 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, and then we pull through all 5. Okay, so that's a bubble stitch. So what we're going to do next is we're going to chain 1, and then we carry on. So that's the bubble stitch, right? So that's the bubble stitch, like so. And next into the, so I'm going to explain where beginner makes mistakes. Alicia, keep it down, please. I'm going to explain where most beginners get it wrong, because pulling loops too tight or not keeping loops the same height or accidentally finishing the stitch too early. So I suggest if you're a beginner, take your time. Bubbles needs patience. Okay. So now we are going to carry on. Right, so after chaining 1, if you look at this, there is a single crochet in between this bubbles. So we are going to do a single crochet also after chaining 1 here to secure that bubble. Into the next chain here, we are going to, come on, focus, we are going to do a single crochet. So into the next, we are going to repeat again. We yarn over, we insert. Alicia, keep it down, please. We yarn over again. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, put through 2. Right, you end there, you don't finish that double crochet. We yarn over again, insert, yarn over, we pull through. Now we've got 4 loops, yarn over and pull through that again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, right, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need the 5th loop on our hook, so we do it again. So guys, if you're enjoying this, give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you know anybody who loves crocheting, please share this live with them. I would truly appreciate that. And give this live a thumbs up. So yarn over, and then you put through all 5. Chain 1. So if you get confused on how many times you should do the hi, how are you doing? So if you get confused on how many times you should do the incomplete double crochets here, I'll show you. You just need to focus on one thing. So let me show you here. Into the next stitch chain, we do another, into the next chain we do another double crochet without finishing it, and then we do another one. That's 2, 3, 4, right? So we did 4. So if you get confused, like I said, how many times you should do the incomplete double crochets, just look at how many loops you have on your hook. If there are 5 loops, then you know it's time to yarn over and put through all those 5 loops, like that. And then into the next stitch, into the next chain, we do uh, we do a single crochet. Now we're going to repeat the same thing again. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, if you think you're learning something, please give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you know anybody who is into crochet and who likes to crochet, please share this live with them. I will appreciate that. Now we've got 4 and we have 5. And then we pull through all 5. Chain 1, and then we carry on into the next chain. We do a single crochet. I'm sure by now you know how to do a single crochet if you have been watching my videos. Okay, so I'm going to carry on all the way to the end. So guys, you should stay tuned, because later on I will be explaining the difference between the bubble stitch and the popcorn stitch, so that you understand and then you don't get them confused, because I know they can be confusing looking at them, like which one is the bubble stitch and which one is the popcorn stitch, but they are different. So I'm just going to carry on doing a bubble stitch and a single crochet, bubble stitch, single crochet, and when I have 5 loops on my hook like so, just yarn over and put through all 5, chain 1, and repeat the pattern. One, 2, 3. It's good if you're a beginner that you count and focus on what you're doing,
I'm a beginner.
because you might if you don't concentrate, then you might not get the result at the end of it all. So into the next chain there, we do a single crochet. And we are going to repeat. So guys, if you're a beginner, what project are you working on? And if you have any questions, if you struggle with something, please let me know in the chats. If I can help, then I'll be glad to help. And please give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's chat, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from. If you crochet, what project are you working on? You know, stuff like that. and 5. Now we yarn over, we chain 1, then we carry on. Now I'm on my last bubble there.
What is bubble? Can I see the bubble?
It's what I'm doing here. It's called a bubble stitch.
Can I see?
There. There.
I like it.
You like it?
Yes. What can we use it for?
So many things, my angel.
I'm crochet together. I want to use it for my beautiful pig.
Okay.
For my pig.
Okay. Can I carry on now?
I'm choosing what color I want.
No, not now. I'll give it to you later. Okay?
Since the pig likes red, it must be red bubble stitch.
Okay. Okay.
Just like that bubble stitch.
Okay, my baby. So now we have come to the end of the round here, and you know the reason why I said we need an odd number is because of this. If you had an even number, we are going to be left with 2 stitches, which was not going to be great because we want to end on a single crochet, just like we did here. So we are going to end on a single crochet here. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. So if you look at this, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So if you look at it, they have in between this, they have single crochets, right? They have single crochets in between the rows of the bubbles. So that's what we're going to do. And so we are going to chain 1 and turn our work right. Now I'm going to come closer a little bit so that you see what I'm doing, and into the first stitch, which is this one here, we're going to do a single crochet. Right, we're going to do a single crochet right there. And now the trick is here. And remember guys, when you're doing this, keep it in mind, have it in mind, like you should end up with the same number of stitches you started with, not less, not more. You should end up with exact number of chains you started with. So next here we made a single crochet there, right? So into the next chain, come on, focus. So into the next chain, which is this one, the chain 1 we did on top of the bubble, we are going to insert our hook in there, and then we do a single crochet. That's 2 single crochets. Hi, how are you doing? And there is this guys, there is this part here. There is this part here, right? This part here is not a stitch, guys. This is not a stitch. It's the side of this bubble. So we are going to ignore this. Do not make a stitch into this. If you do, you end up with many stitches, more stitches than you started with. So we don't want to crochet into that. But this here, that is our next single crochet right here. So we're going to crochet into that right there, and then we make another single crochet. And next, that's a chain 1 we did on top of the bubble. And again, this is the side of that bubble, so we're not going to crochet into it. We skip that, and then in the next chain here, that's our single crochet we did in between the bubbles. So we do a single crochet. So we are going to carry on, and then at the end of the row, make sure that you count your stitches, to make sure that is the number of stitches you started with. So if you're enjoying this live, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share, and give this live a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate that.
I'm live. But it needs to be at the vlog. When I'm going to do it for me.
For you, my angel.
I like stitches. I like yarn. Oh my goodness.
So we're just going to carry on, making sure that you are not making a single crochet into the side of the bubble, because like I said before, if you do that, then you have more
Mommy,
stitches.
can I go and have water?
Okay. See, like there, that's a stitch there. That's the side. It looks like a stitch, but it's not. Don't be deceived. It's not a stitch. So ignore that. Go into the single crochet. So keep on placing one single crochet into the stitch, and then we're going to count together so that you will know that you did not stitch into something that wasn't a stitch. Okay, so carry on. Please, guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that. Let's have at least
A party?
at least 10 likes or 15 likes.
I want to enjoy the party.
Now into the next, this is the last stitch here. So this is the last stitch, and then we do the last single crochet there. Okay, so it's time to count. I know it's boring to count, but when it comes to crochet, you have to, otherwise your work will not you not have the best result. So this is the right side and that's the wrong side. Okay, so now we are going to count how many stitches we have, and remember we started with 21 stitches, and we crocheted into the second chain from the hook, so we should have 20 stitches in total. Now, so I'm going to count, I'm going to show you how to do this. So we have one here, see that's a V there, that's a stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 right there, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What is it? Yes, you are my angel. But you mustn't play with water, please. And then into the last. So how many did we count here? Let's see. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have to do the last one here, which is 20. Okay, so that's the end of our round, guys. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share. Let's chat where you're watching me from. If you are into crochet, what are you currently working on? If you're working on a project, what colors are you using? What hook size? What's your favorite hook size? This is my favorite hook size. If you have been following my videos, you will notice I use this a lot. Luckily, the yarn that I use also requires that, you know. So next we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now this chain does not count as a stitch, so we are going to make sure that our next bubble is directly above the first bubble. So we're going to make a single crochet in there, and then into the next stitch we are just going to repeat exactly the same thing we were doing. So that's it. That's how you crochet a bubble stitch, and that's how easy it is. And then you just yarn over, chain 1. So basically this round. So in the next stitch here, let me just finish this bubble. Okay, so now into the next stitch, in the next row you just be repeating the first row, and then the row after that you do single crochets. So those are the 2 repeat rows. So it's bubble row, single crochet row, bubble row, single crochet. The bubble row, remember, it has single crochets in between each bubble. Okay, so that's it. We are done with the bubble. Now we go to the popcorn stitch, and I'm going to use a different color for that, different yarn color. So so somebody might ask, like, what's a bubble stitch? Hi, how are you doing? Hello Charlene, how are you doing? So somebody might ask, like, what is the bubble stitch? So a bubble stitch is a bolder and more dramatic than this. So this is the popcorn stitch, right? And it pops out of fabric like so, right? Compared to this one is a bit pop out of the fabric like this one does. I don't know if you can see that there. This one is my favorite. Comment in the section comment section which one is your favorite. But this popcorn stitch is my favorite. It's really nice. I like it, and easy to do. And so popcorn stitch usually works with an even number of chains. So we are going to make our chains. So before we start with the popcorn stitch, popcorn stitches are made using multiple completed stitches, right? They join together into one stitch. The pattern repeats in pairs, so the The structure looks like popcorn space, popcorn space. That's the pattern, that's the logic. And if the number isn't even, the pattern breaks at the end. So we are going to make any multiple, so that's an even number, right? We're going to start making a number, any number of any even number, right? So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So guys, if I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I can't talk and count at the same time. Anyway, so guys, if you're enjoying this live, give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, like, let's chat in the comment where you're watching me from. 10, 11, and 12. Let's just do 12. Okay, only a bit more so that you can see. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, let's just do 16. And so now what we're going to do is we are going to let's see what we did here. Okay, we made, so we are going to make a single crochet into the first stitch, right? Should you do a single crochet, it's up to you whether to do a single crochet or whether to just, you know, start right away with a stitch. So let me just start right away. So we are going to make 5 double crochets into the same stitch. So maybe I suggest we chain okay, we do 5 double crochets into the same stitch. So let's chain 3 more. So these 3 will be count as our first double crochet. So into the fourth chain from the hook. So we've got 1, 2, 3 into the fourth chain, which is this one. We are going to yarn over, then we insert in there, yarn over, now pull through. Now I've got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and right, like so. I don't think that will work, so let's just undo that, and then undo, and we still have an even number. Make sure you still have an even number. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, still fine. 16, 17, 18. That's an even number. So into the second chain from the hook, we are going to make a single crochet. I think it will look better with a single crochet at the beginning. And now we are going to do 5 double crochets into this chain. So you yarn over, you insert, pull through. Now we've got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now if you're a beginner, I suggest you grab your
Are you a beginner, mommy? Are you a beginner?
No.
I'll beginner.
Okay, my angel. So now that we did a double crochet there, we are going to take your stitch marker or your paper clip or your hair clip or another yarn color, mark that stitch, right, because you're going to go back into it, and then we continue with our double crochets. So 1, this is another one, or into that same, or in the same stitch. So we did 1, 2, So now we have to do 3 more. 1, 2 and 3. Right, now we did 3 more double crochets in there. Right, so together with this one, 1 2 3 4 5 double crochet all into the same stitch chain. Okay, now what you're going to do, you are going to take your hook off that loop. Don't panic. Do not panic, guys. We are going to work now into this chain we marked with our stitch. So let's remove that. Okay, now we are going to insert our hook into that first double crochet we made, this one, the one that was marked. So we are going to insert our hook from front. This is the front and that's the back. So we are going to insert from front to back, and then we're going to grab that dropped loop and like so, right, and then we pull through like so. Okay, so that's a pop done. That's our first popcorn stitch, and I hope that was clear. So that pulling action closes the popcorn stitch and forms that shape. So yeah, and then what we're going to do here is we are going to chain 1 to close up that popcorn stitch, and let's put it down and look at this one here. So we made a chain 1, and then there's a single crochet in between that, a single crochet there, a single crochet there. So just like the bubble stitch, right? And so into the next stitch here, chain, we are going to insert our hook into the next chain, right, yarn over, and then we do a single crochet. Okay, okay, now we're going to carry on doing exactly. Can you close the door, please?
But nothing sounded.
So next, into the next stitch, the chain, we're going to yarn over, then we insert our hook in there, and then yarn over. Now we've got 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, put through 2, yarn over and put through 2. Again, mark that stitch, guys. If you're a beginner, I suggest you just mark that stitch so that you know which one was the first double crochet. I'm sure looking at this now, you know that you now know the difference between the popcorn and the bubble stitch. Okay, now we have 1 2 3 4 5. Now let go, release your hook, insert your hook into that stitch that was marked from front to back, and then grab on the grab onto the loop and pull, and then you chain 1, and then you repeat single crochet, pop 1 stitch, single crochet, pop 1 stitch. Single crochet, pop 1 stitch, single crochet, pop 1 stitch. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know where you're watching me from. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to carry on. Don't forget to mark the first double crochet so that you will know which one to go into if you're a beginner. 1 2 3 4 5. I told you close the door, Alicia. 1 2 3 4. No. Chain 1. Okay, and then okay, and then we carry on. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. You insert your hook from front to back, and then grab onto that drops, and then chain 1, and then you carry on.
I don't know how to change some of it.
So guys, I'm taking a break now from talking. I've been talking for 1 hour now, so just watch what I'm doing. 5 1 2 3 4 5. You have to count. If you know your stitches, just count back, and then you will know which one is which one was the first one, or just simply place your stitch marker. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, share. If you know anybody who is into crochet and they like to crochet and want to learn to crochet, please share this live with them. And for those who are just joining in, we are comparing the bubble stitch and the popcorn stitch, and so that beginners won't get confused when working with these two stitch patterns. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, if you're enjoying this live, give this live a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that. 1, 2, 3. So we need 2 more in here. 1 and 2. And release it. My yarn is misbehaving right there. It's
misbehaving.
Yeah, it's misbehaving. It's tangling up here. I think I just have to get a scissors. Do I have a scissors in here? Nope. Where is my
Scissors?
Okay, got it. Got the scissors. Got it. And then look for the end tail. Guys, where are you watching me from?
I don't know. I'm watching you from here.
Where are you watching? You're watching me from there. Okay. So I'm going to make join this misbehaving yarn. Is it misbehaving?
It is misbehaving. Yarn is very, very good. I'm going to call it good yarn.
Okay. Okay, give this live a thumbs up, guys, and let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Angel.
Oh, it's an angel. Did we chain one here? No, we did not. So we're going to chain one and carry on.
I'll begin the mommy. So I'll
And then make a single crochet, and then
you always miss one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Five.
No, no.
Okay, now we are left with one stitch there. So we're just going to do a single crochet in there.
Now I need this brown.
Okay, so that's a bubble stitch. See how lovely it looks. I don't know if you can. I don't know. Okay, let's just continue with round. Then I'll compare the two when I'm done. So here, the next round also is going to be single crochets into each stitch. Okay. So chain 1, turn, and make a single crochet into each chain. Stitch 1, 1, and this one was a single crochet, chain 1. Okay. 3. Okay, these stitches are not tricky to see. The popcorn stitches, you can actually see them very nicely. And you just this part here. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you're enjoying this live, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll appreciate that. If you want to see more of these tutorials, please do subscribe.
Did I have porridge this morning?
Who didn't have porridge this morning?
I did have porridge this morning.
You did have porridge? Okay.
Oh, here's his shorts.
Okay.
Here's his shorts. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, now we've reached the end of it. So you should have the same number of stitches. We started with how many were they?
That's the bubble stitch I see. I like the bubble stitch.
Do you?
Yes.
So we should start.
No.
So we should have the same number of stitches. No, Alicia, you're making noise now.
I'm trying to kill the fly.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Started with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We started with 22 and that's it. Did you start with 22 or 18?
18.
Can't remember, but anyway, this is
18,
how.
Mommy,
So make sure that you have the same number of stitches that you started with, and that's the popcorn stitch. And then you're going to repeat the same thing we did here in this row. You repeat. So I'm going to show you the difference now. Right, so that's, can you see the difference? This is more bumpy, but this is more pointy because of working, and then because of the pulling. Remember, we drop a stitch and then we pull, we slip stitch that.
Mommy, can we have it?
So that's the
I
difference.
like those.
And
Can we have those too?
I'm still alive, yeah, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's outside alive.
So that's the difference. So which stitch would you want me? Let's ask. And this is the time where you have to ask me any questions you have, and I will respond. So let me just say the difference between why it looks different, why the popcorn here and the
Bubble stitch.
why the popcorn looks different, right? And you know why they both look different. So probably you already know why they look different. So the popcorn stitch, which is this one, it uses finished stitches, right? Like we saw what we're doing here. We're doing 5 double crochets into one stitch, right? 5 double crochets, complete 5 double crochet into one chain, right? And then closes them together. You know, that's the bubble stitch. It uses 5 complete double crochets in one stitch and then closes them, while the bubble stitch uses unfinished loops, okay, and then closes them all at once. So that's the only difference there. but they both use double crochets, and the difference is this bubble uses incomplete double crochets and the popcorn stitch uses complete double crochet, but the pattern is the same. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. And so I'm just going to compare, do a comparison of these two. So the bubble stitch here, this one, the bubble stitch here is bold and no, it's soft and round, right? Feel it's soft.
I like it.
Come and feel. It's soft. You feel it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
My hand was showing.
It's okay. It's soft and rounded and made from loops and flexible fabric, right? And faster to crochet, right? This is more faster. And for this popcorn stitch is bold and dramatic, as you can see, and I really love it. Comment in the chat which one is your favorite. Is it the bubble stitch or is it the popcorn stitch? So it's also made from full stitches as you were shown, and the fabric is a bit slightly, the fabric is a bit thicker and also slightly slower when making it. So now one might ask, when can I use this? When to use each stitch? So bubble stitch, this one is great for baby blankets, it's great for scarves, it's great for soft texture project. And the popcorn is great for like bags, statement pieces, decorative, panels. So that's what you can use it for. So let's recap day 11 quickly. So we did the bubble stitch. So the bubble stitch is loops, the popcorn stitch is full stitches. Chains matters, structure matters. So that's how it is. So guys, if you have any questions before we end this live, let me know what questions you have. And so far those are the things, that is the difference between the bubble stitch and the popcorn stitch. That is the only difference. So do you have any question, any suggestions, thoughts? I'm also learning, so you never know. So let me know in the chat, guys, which one is your favorite. Is it the popcorn stitch? Is it the bubble stitch? Which one? And I've mentioned already that this popcorn stitch is my favorite one.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
Let me know in the chats, guys.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
See, whatever I sing is Okay, guys. You are making noise. You are making noise. Can I close this live? Can you close the door, please? Can you close the door? Close the door. Close the door, you bum. Close the door.
I can't. The bum-bums. Oh, my tongue is harder from.
So, Akalisha, can I say something, please? Can I say something? Thank you. So, if this live helped you, please like, comment, and share with other beginners. And so this was day 11 of our crochet beginner course, and I am so proud of you for sticking with me if you have been. And I will leave a link to my playlist so that when you want to, if you want to start from day one of the course, then you're welcome to do so, and you can do it at your own pace. And that's it, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being here with me and listening to me, even though sometimes I'm boring. Just kidding. So thank you so much, guys, and don't forget to like, watch some of my videos from, like I said, I have a playlist of the beginner crochet course. Look at it, because we have day one where I explain like the basic stuff. If you are an absolute beginner, watch the playlist from day one. It will help you a lot. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for being here with me, and see you in my next live. I think in my next live I'll also be doing a comparison of a half double crochet and a double crochet, because they look similar but they are different. And yeah, thank you so much for being here again. Thank you. See you in my next live. Bye.
Mommy.